In the Metaphysical Church of the Tree of Life, it's all about communion. Communion is the foundation of the church, and the holy breath is the foundation of communion. The holy breath is probably the most simple and the most powerful technique that God has shared with me for manifesting the tree of life within the body, for growing in soul mass. Long story short, it's the most powerful energy exercise that I've ever done. And it's very simple, very profound. So the first part of this is your own prowess, your own spiritualization of your own breath. The second part, which also involves presence mastery, has to do with God, has to do with God's presence. So presence mastery is twofold. It's your presence and God's presence. So we focus on spiritualizing our own presence, and then the next thing we do is we invite God into the space with us, and that's where it becomes holy. So at first, we have the authentic connection to our own spirit, which is wonderful, which is nice. Then we also have the ability to connect elementally to the world around us. We can connect our breath to the ground that we're standing on. We can connect our breath to the air that's all around us, the energy of the air. We can also connect our breath to the sunlight that's shining through the air, and that is amazing. The first time that you have success with connecting to the sunlight as it shines on your skin, spiritualizing your breath, and inhaling that sunlight into the core of your body, you're going to be astonished. That warm, buzzing, vibrant feeling that the sun causes, the heat, the warmth on your skin, rushes inside of your body as though you don't even have skin, and every atom and molecule within your body lights up with solar energy. You become like a heat lamp from the inside out. It's absolutely incredible. So that's the elemental beauty. So we have the beauty of our own spirit, we have the elemental connection, but that pales in comparison to finding the presence of God within all of it by inviting the creator of all of these things, the creator of your spirit, the creator of the ground that you're standing on, the creator of the air that you breathe and the sun that shines on you, into the space with you through the Holy Spirit, which is the omnipresence of God. So we commune with God through the Holy Spirit, and we seek to find the presence of God inside of the elements and inside of our own spirit and inside of our own body. And that is what makes the breath holy. That is why I call it the holy breath, because this is a hyper-dimensionally connected, extrasensory perception, energetic breath devoted to loving God in this moment, to inviting God, the Holy Spirit, into our space to share, and then we take it one step beyond that. Knowing that love is both an emotion, a mental concept, and that it is attraction itself, ask yourself real quick, what is the most pure psychological symbol that humans associate with love? Well, that would be the hug. To hold, to hug, to hold something close is the purest, most accurate psychological symbol that we have that is associated with love. So in the holy breath, with our hyperdimensionally connected energetic breath, to draw energy in from 360 degrees from all around us, that's very much like a hug, isn't it? Especially if we're finding God in that space. We're expanding into the space. We're intending to find the Holy Spirit. We're intending to find God in that space, and we will, and you do. And then you feel something. You feel the vibrancy of the love within that space. Well, what if then you could take your psychological symbol of breath, connect it to all of that love that you're feeling, and give all of that energy, all of that presence, all of God a hug and draw it close to your being. To say, I love you in kinetic language as purely as possible. Do you know how many people every day engage in meditation practices for Reiki and for Qigong, like around the world? How many Buddhist monks devote freaking hours to developing their energetic attributes? Because they devote all of that because of the fruit that it provides, because of how amazing it is to experience. I mean, that's why we do things as humans, because of the fulfillment we get. So knowing that millions of people all around the world devote hour after hour after hour to developing these attributes in meditation, that could help you to understand that there's nothing more valuable than having a technique being taught to you that fulfills you in these ways better, far better than any of that known material that's out there. The holy breath is the number one thing that you can do to grow in all attributes of energy while simultaneously increasing your relationship with the Creator, which also provides for every other good thing in your life. There is nothing more valuable that you can do with any moment of any day than to be present in this moment, to love God, and to take a holy breath. Every time you do, your soul grows from the inside out. All of that love, all of that polarity, all of that magnetism, all of that light polarizes and rushes in and fills you. Your mass gets bigger, stronger, bigger, stronger. Next thing you know, you start feeling weightless. You start walking around. There's an anti-gravity with you, like an Iron Man suit propelling all of your motion. The deeper you dive inside of yourself, the more you experience presence mastery. And on the exhale, the idea, the intention is to expand and to meet God in the creation and to love God. The point of the inhale is to give God a hug, to give that love, that energy, and the presence of God that you've connected to polarize it, to make it a permanent part of your being through the psychological symbol of the hug, which is very adequately expressed through the breath. This is about evolution. This is about growing in our own energy mastery, growing in our own destiny, and in all the dynamic attributes that we seek through energy mastery. Everything that we seek to grow in, we try to grow in the strength of our vibration, the quality of our light that we shine in our energy. We seek to grow in our love, in our magnetism, in our density, in our attraction. We seek to be more magnetic, to be able to hold and contain and have a profound effect on light. This is why we do all the exercises that we do in Avatar Energy Mastery. And same thing with every discipline of energy, whether it's Reiki or Qigong. No matter what the system of understanding is, it's a growth process. Just like lifting weights or running or jogging, day by day, you make gains, you make progress, you steadily become more bright of light, more attractive of spirit, more density, more magnetism, greater dynamic properties to your energy, more heat, more cold, more electric. You just get more powerful. And ever since that I came to the Tree of Life 4 years ago and made communion the heart of my energy practice, I have grown more in these attributes in 4 years than I did with 10 years of doing the practices without communion.